Welcome. I just wanted to share a little sacred self-care today. We're going to work on some stuff to help release around our organ centers to help bring a little more clarity and circulation to these areas. So let's just start off by lying down. We'll just stretch our legs all the way out and allow the arms to open out to the sides. And just close your eyes for a moment. And as you inhale, notice the rise of your body and where you feel movement and expansion. And as you exhale, allow yourself to release through your jaw, releasing your head, the back of your throat, your shoulders, chest, abdomen, and pelvis. And as you inhale, continue to encourage the breath to slow down. And also encouraging the exhale to leave the body a little slower. So that as you inhale slowly, as if you had a tube through which you can control how much air comes in at once, you have a thin stream of air coming in through your nose, feeling where, sensing how your body expands. Does it expand into the mat? Can you feel it expanding into your clothes? And as you exhale, also releasing the air out very slowly, feeling yourself drifting back. Releasing any tension around your eye sockets, around the bridge of your nose, up into your temples and your forehead, softening around your eyebrows, the top of the bridge of the nose, into the tear ducts and to the back of your eyes. Allow the eyeballs to fall back and settle into the eye sockets. Allow the jaw to release and the back of your throat to feel soft. When you're ready, you'll inhale and drag the arms along the floor, up and over your head. As they arrive, exhaling to take a long, reaching stretch. And then we'll circle the arms back down at our sides, walk the feet in towards the pelvis. Feel the feet with the soles of your feet. Feel your toes saying hello to the mat. Feel the width across the balls of your feet. Feel the heel, maybe rocking a little bit from side to side in the feet. Just kind of saying hello to the floor, saying hello to the feet. And then notice for a moment the line, the imaginary line between the second toe-ish, third toe, down to the center of your heel. Or does the center of your heel connect with a different toe? If you had to draw a line in your mind's eye from the back of your heel up through your toes. And then notice that line from the back of the heel traveling up through the width of the sitting bones. So maybe just around the outside of the sitting bones, coming up just around the inside of the armpit and traveling all the way up just around the outside of the ears and coming together at a point through the crown of the head and reaching beyond. Just take a moment and notice that track, that where the energy travels in through the toes, up through the sitting bones, through the back of the waist, up through the center of the chest, into the armpit and along the outside of the ears and beyond. Notice how the back of the head rests between those two lines, how the back of our heart, the back of our breastbone, the rounded part of our upper back rests between those two lines. And how the back of our, just above our pubic bone and below our navel center, the back of the sacrum can also just rest back there. And we're going to bring our fingertips to the navel center or to the pubic bone. And you're going to measure about 3 fingers above or beneath that center, 3 or 4. I've got 4 out. So coming just up, and you're just going to gently massage, just gently press into that space above the pubic bone and below the navel center. And just kind of like the way we did with our feet, rubbing the toes around to say hello, with the fingertips, you're just going to very gently press and caress and gently wiggle them around in there. Just notice how that feels. Your fingers can go gently away from each other. And sometimes you might move some gas out. That's great. You can come back into center and then again, gently pressing and wiggling this area out, coming to the bony landmarks along the inner edges, which can actually be kind of ticklish and tender. And you can just press around, maybe using your thumbs, gently finding the inner aspects of the hip bones. And maybe you just feel around the top of them. You don't quite get into the sides just yet. You just notice. And with every exhale, you release anything that's willing to be released so that you might feel things get a bit squishier. It's easier to feel the bony landmarks. There's more softening around them. And you can press down and find your pubic bone, feel around your pubic bone, feel the width of it, how it comes out towards the groin. And you can gently massage into the groins. Going again wide, letting the fingertips go away from each other. And then they can travel back up towards the hip bones and come back across into the center. And now from the center, we're going to travel up the midline, just very gently pressing, just kind of a little rubbing back and forth. Be very gentle with yourself. You can also feel like your fingers are playing the piano. Like it's the pinkies, ring, middle, index, and they just kind of play the piano up towards the breastbone. And on the breastbone, you can massage, and again, we can pull the fingers apart, feeling like we want to massage up along the ridges of our ribs. And speaking of the ridge of the ribs, you can come to the base of your breastbone, to the base of your sternum here, and walk your fingers along as if they wanted to take a peek and see what's underneath those ribs there that separate and open. You're pressing along your diaphragm. The diaphragm and the organs in there. The stomach, the liver, pancreas, gallbladder. But you can stay close to the bones. I mean, feel free to explore your body. And you can come all the way out to finding the waist and even just squeeze and give your waist a little love. You want it to be squishy and you want to be able to squish into it, massage it. And then we can come back up along the inner ribs, the ridge of the ribs, up to the breastbone. Feeling how the fingertips can press down and release some tension in there. Coming all the way up to where maybe it's a bit more bony, just above the breast. And again, slide the fingers apart. Give yourself some love up there, pressing in as far as it feels good. And then bringing the thumbs, you can rest your elbows down maybe. The thumbs to just gently massage around the inner aspect here. Just behind where you might have a bra strap, or where you feel tenderness, and again, massage it, press in, explore. Does one side feel a little denser than the other? Do they feel squishy? Is it a combination of textures? What do you sense? And then bring your hands up to your shoulders and to the back of your neck. Send your hair up, or just the skin on your scalp if you haven't got hair, reaching it up. If you don't have a lot of hair at the base of your neck, just feeling like you're pulling on your hair and pulling on the skin to create that, again, that awareness of the energy going up, and then coming along the sides of the head, the fingertips pressing in, squeezing and releasing. And again, the fingertips rolling up and in. Squeeze or press down. If you've got hair to pull, maybe that feels good. If that feels yucky, maybe just pressing fingers into the head. And again, massaging your scalp. Relax your jaw. Relax the eyes. And you're going to find these points on the crown of your head. You can use your middle fingers, so you grab the top of your head. Your middle fingers can draw small circles. And sometimes they have to go wide apart. Sometimes they're very tender. You might have lots of tender spots, so take your choice, help yourself. And explore around for some different spots. And when you're ready, just going back to massaging the skin, the scalp, and the hair up. And once again, we'll reach the arms overhead, stretch the legs all the way out, and take a long reaching stretch. And when you're ready, circle the arms down at your sides, walk the feet back in. We'll turn onto our side, make our way up to sitting here, and have a comfortable, easy sit for a moment. And just notice how you feel. Let the arms come down and rest at your sides. You can allow your eyes to gently close, bringing the gaze down towards the tip of the nose. And relax in your jaw. Notice where your tongue is resting. Is it behind the two front teeth, just sitting at the top of the roof of the mouth behind the teeth? Can you bring it there in an effortless way if it's not there? Just allow yourself to drop back into your breath for a few moments. Please feel free to stay here for as long as it feels right. Thank you so much for joining me in this sacred self-care.